Hi 251 students, this is just a short video to show you how to navigate the course Moodle page and access the information that you need before our class meeting on Wednesday, June 3rd. I am looking forward to working with you throughout the summer session and looking forward to meeting you on Wednesday. So here's what you will see when you log into the 251 Moodle page. At the top, you will see my name and contact information. The best way to reach me is by email. If you have any questions or need any assistance, email is the best way to contact me. Here you will also see a note that our class meetings via Zoom will happen on Wednesdays from 12 to 1:30, and our first class meeting is on June 3rd at 12 p.m. Right under the note about reviewing the syllabus and completing the first introduction assignment, you will see the grading scale. This class does use a 7-point grading scale, so that is something to keep in mind. Right below that, you will see this first grouping of links and information that you can click on. The first is a little bit about me, which I will go over during our class meeting. The second link is information about our student organization called Nichols Education Association of Teachers. I am the faculty sponsor for that organization. So if you're interested in learning more about it and joining the organization, you can find that information here. We don't actually add members over the summer, but if you click this link and complete a membership application, we will contact you once we're ready to start things off in the fall. Below that, you will find a link to the syllabus, which has all of the course information and requirements that you will need, along with all of the information we're required to share with you through course syllabus documents. Below that, you will find a link to the weekly outline and assignments for the course, so make sure you always come and review this. I will be adding this information actually on the Moodle page each week, but if you would like to see a preview of what will be coming throughout the semester, you can click on this link. And then below that is where you can find the information to attend class meetings. So here's the link that you would click when you're ready to attend the meeting. And then here's the password that you will put in to be able to join the meeting. I have a note about making sure you prep your computer. So open up Moodle, open up Google Drive, and then come and click on this link to join Zoom. It'll just make it a little bit easier to access the items that you'll need during the meeting. If you have access to more than one device, like more than one computer, or even a computer and your cell phone or a tablet like an iPad, it is a good idea to utilize both of those during meetings because I will be asking you to complete some items while you're attending the meetings. And of course, we'll go through all the setup and I'll help you guys figure out the best way to set this up during our first class meeting or any other subsequent meeting. You can also find a list of our meeting dates and then a note about July meetings. Those will be optional because we'll have some candidates who are starting Session B classes, and I want to make sure that we're not overlapping with those class meetings for those classes. So at the point when July comes, we'll mostly be done with new content, and those weeks will just be you guys working on final projects. So I'm going to hold that meeting time. I'll still log on to Zoom, and then you guys can jump on if you have any questions or you need help working through the final assignments, but you will not really be required to do anything new during those meetings. If for some reason you can't make any of the June meetings, please let me know, and then be on the lookout for the recording that you can go back and watch to make up any of the work that you might have missed during those meetings. So before I talk about what's available in week 1, I want to give you a little tip about clicking links and accessing information in Moodle. So before you click on any of these links, whether it's a link or a page that you can go to or assignment instructions and submission, before you click that link, if you hold down the control button on a PC or the commands button on a Mac, you can actually open that item in a new tab so that you're not navigating away from the Moodle homepage. So this class meeting information, if I held down control or commands and then click that button, you'll see that it's opening in a new tab instead of navigating away from the page I'm on. So then I can review whatever information is on that page, and then when I'm done, I close it, and I'm back at the Moodle homepage. Now, I highly recommend doing this as you're navigating through my course Moodle page because there's tons of information on this homepage that you always want to be able to access. If you use Command or Control and open in a new tab, you won't lose the home page. You won't have to click the back button a bunch of times to get back to it. You'll always have that open in your browser, and then you can do whatever you need in a new tab. So under week 1, you can kind of see the general format that I will be using for the remaining weeks of this course. You will see this daily outline that kind of outlines each of the things you might want to be working on each day of that week. You don't have to work on the items on those specific days, but if you follow this format, you won't end up at the end of the week having to work on tons of stuff. You'll kind of be able to set yourself up to work on them throughout the week. For each week, you'll have something or some kind of activity or something to review before our class meeting, and then we'll have our class meeting and do an activity together, and then after our meeting, you'll have an assignment to submit at the end of the week. Everything for the class will be due on Fridays at 11:59 p.m. You don't have to wait until then to submit items. You can work ahead if you would like, but just know that each week I will be focused on the information for that week, and there will probably be something for you to do during our class meetings. So work at your own pace, but just know that you'll have to participate in class meetings even if you've already completed that week's assignment. So under week 1, you can access the introductions link. The second link is something we will work on during our class meeting. And then the last thing there is the Meet the Teacher slides, which is the assignment that will be due at the end of next week on June 5th. You can actually complete this now if you feel comfortable navigating Google Slides and working on this assignment now. You can absolutely do it, but I will be going over the instructions and giving you a little bit of more information, or you'll have an opportunity to ask questions during our class meeting if you're not really ready to work on that assignment yet. The only thing that I need you to do before a class meeting is complete the introductions information. So when you click on that link, you will find all of the instructions you need. You will fill out one slide in a shared presentation, and then you'll record a short little video introduction using Flipgrid. Everything you need can be found on this page. I'm asking you to complete numbers 1 and 2 by noon on Tuesday. That should be June 2nd, so that I can review the information and learn more about you before our meeting on Wednesday, June 3rd. After noon on Tuesday, you can come back and learn more about your classmates. You can reply and get to know the people who will be in your classes until you graduate from your education program. So that concludes the introduction for the first few days of Education 251. On Wednesday, we will meet to go over some other information about the class. We'll talk about things we'll be doing moving forward, and we will get you guys set up for success throughout the rest of the course. I'm looking forward to meeting you guys on Wednesday, and I hope you have a great weekend.